Hi, my name is Zachary Leone, and I'm applying for the Bachelor of Architecture program. I express my creativity not only through like my visual art, painting and drawing, which I'm super passionate about, but also through my creative problem solving. For example, I'm involved in the Rhode Island Department of Education Student Advisory Council, and one of the initiatives the council wanted to tackle was students' challenges with mental health. However, we felt that like the narrative around mental health and suicide prevention was really like oversaturated. Therefore, the solution I presented to the council, which I thought was quite creative, was to shift our focus to student involvement and club participation in the schools, addressing mental health indirectly and in a realistic way, given our limitations as a group of students. So ultimately, what we put together was an outline to give to our administrations on how to successfully implement clubs and student involvement, increase student involvement in schools across the state. One creative design project that I worked on was the set that I designed for my school's production of Our Town. This production is about like life and death and like community, and it's a really powerful show in my opinion. It's a little confusing, but I really enjoyed it. And my process, I began by reading the script and looking at what was explicitly stated in the script, but then what lines like that the actors say that are significant and have kind of like a visual for the reading. And one line that really stuck out to me was when the main character Emily, after she's died, she's not like a ghost, but like a spirit. It's a little complicated, but she reflects on like people who are living and says that it's almost like people who are living are shut up in little boxes. And to me, that line had a very like powerful like visual significance. So you can visualize people in like little boxes. And so as a set designer, I took that and kind of ran with that concept. So the set was almost like kind of like a box, but inspired by a barn in a sense, with like strips of wood that I assembled. So once I had that concept, I drew out CAD drawings and gave them to the master carpenter. He built them, and then, well, I also helped building, but it was a collaborative process. And then I painted everything and brought it together. But what was really interesting about this like box, so to speak, is that as the show progressed and more of the characters like died and moved to the afterlife, if you will, the box kind of like deconstructed, and that visual of like the box breaking down to the point where the main character at the end, who is died and therefore out of the box, is left with just like the frame of the barn. And I thought it was really impactful, and I got some really great feedback from my director and other community members who saw the show. And then finally, my interest in architecture, it really, stems from two things: my love for visual arts and my love for problem solving and math. Like, I love the structure that math and problem solving provides. I think it's one of the most rewarding things is in like when I'm in calc and like I get the answer, I have a creative solution and I get the answer right, and it's like a rewarding feeling. And I think that combined with like my love for like just painting and drawing and being creative and all that together really, I think, blends in architecture, and that's where I think I am most successful. Thank you.